Hi, and welcome to our new video. This is the Karcher SC3 EasyFix Steam Cleaner. We tested it for you, and you can see all our results here in this video. So stay tuned, here we go. Let's start with Karcher's SC3 and its equipment and technology. The SC3 comes with an output of 1900 watts, has a steam pressure of 3.5 bars and a 2-level steam control. 2 nozzles on the base in combination with Karcher's lamella technology are designed to distribute the steam evenly and kill 99.99% of bacteria. It can be used on all hard floors such as tiles, laminate, vinyl, and so on. It's important that the floor is sealed and heat-resistant. Lacquered, plastic-coated, and wax-treated surfaces are not suitable. Thanks to the accessories supplied, the SC3 can also be used for cleaning joints, windows, fittings, and more. To provide some comfort, Karcher also supplies a 1-liter permanently installed water tank and a 4-meter-long cable. Special features include the accessory storage on the appliance, the parking position, the child safety lock on the handle, and the EasyFix plug and assembly system used on Karcher's appliances. By the way, if you want to know where you can buy this steam cleaner as cheaply as possible, take a look at the description below. There you will find a link to the price comparison and another to the product on Amazon. Now let's move on to what's probably the most important point, namely the handling and operation of the SC3 and how to use it properly. Let's first take a look at how Karcher's SC3 performed in our review. We start with the assembly. So now let me show you how to assemble the Karcher SC3. Basically, you can say that most of the assembly takes place at the front, between the handpiece and the attachments. And I'll start with the basic attachment. We have some Velcro strips at the bottom and can use these to attach our microfiber cloth. Simply lay it flat, align it, and press it on. That's it. And depending on your area of application or your place of use, you can now use the EasyFix system to decide whether you simply place the handpiece directly onto the attachment or use one or perhaps even 2 of the extensions. It really is that easy. The wheels then have to be attached to the appliance itself, and that's it for the assembly. The initial operation is also relatively easy. Simply insert the descaling cartridge into the tank and fill it with water. Next, insert the plug into the socket, press the power button, and the indicator light turns green. The appliance will now start to heat up. The heating time of up to 30 seconds stated by the manufacturer was difficult to check in our test, as there is no LED to tell us, "Hey, I'm heated up now." However, you can hear the water in the appliance starting to heat up, and when you press the steam switch, you can see more and more steam coming out bit by bit. When it comes to the handling, Karcher's SC3 shows some smooth moves. At 3.5 kilograms, the appliance is not exactly a lightweight, but as you pull the main unit behind you on wheels, you don't notice much of it. The handpiece, the extensions, as well as all other parts, are not really heavy at all, and ultimately the only thing you have to push in front of you. This makes cleaning very easy, and it's not so hard on your back if it takes a little longer. It's also really a good thing that you have both the steam switch and the steam control on the handle. This means that you don't have to bend down to the appliance if you want to take a break or change the steam intensity. On the other hand, it is a bit of a shame that the hose and handpiece get quite warm over time and that the water level on the appliance cannot be read off. Let's get down to the essentials, namely the cleaning results. Generally speaking, it has to be said that these steam cleaners are designed to make mopping hard floors easier, so you no longer just have a simple mop and have to use your fingernail to nibble away stubborn stains, but you have hot steam to help you. The heat loosens dirt better, and you can get the place clean faster and with less effort, and without the addition of heavy cleaning substances. So much for the theory. And in the end, Karcher's SC3 really was convincing during its use. Its main advantage is the lamella technology used. The steam emitted from the 2 nozzles is distributed throughout the entire base, which means that the floor is dampened much more evenly than it was the case with many other devices we reviewed. This makes floor mopping much easier, and thus dirty spots usually can be removed more efficiently. If there is a very stubborn stain, you can simply rest on that spot for a short time and soak the stain with steam. This worked very well in our test. The SC3 is not intended for refreshing carpets, padding, or similar. Accordingly, no carpet glider is included in the scope of delivery. However, it has to be said that Karcher is obviously holding back these areas of application in the SC series. This certainly has something to do with the fact that carpets and the like cannot really be cleaned with a steam cleaner. They are merely freshened up, which is a nice thing to have for such a device. but at the end of the day, it doesn't make that big of a difference. Accordingly, Karcher's SC3 seems to be suited more for applications in the bathroom, kitchen, and window areas, in addition to hard floor cleaning. To use the accessories supplied, you first have to remove the brush attachments and then use the EasyFix click system to attach the so-called hand nozzle. If you also add the corresponding microfiber cover, you have the right tool for window cleaning. We tried it for you and it actually works very well. The hot steam loosens the dirt and the cover absorbs it. As it is also possible to regulate the steam with this appliance, you can adjust the settings so that the window or the surface is dampened just right. So it's not too dry on the window but just wet enough. Another benefit is that the handpiece and all its attachments together weigh very little. This means that you can easily clean a few windows before you run out of steam. Pun intended. If you use the jet nozzle attachment instead of the standard attachment, you can blow out hard-to-reach areas such as fittings with hot steam. Unlike the SC2, where the pressure is unfortunately not quite sufficient for stubborn dirt, the SC3 has a little more power. Nevertheless, you shouldn't expect miracles here either. However, you can still soak the areas in question and tackle bacteria, and this works well. If you add the brush attachment on top, you can also try cleaning tile joints. We tried it in the shower, and there is nothing new to add in this situation. The steam softens the dirt and the brush rubs it away. It definitely works very well. In any case, it easily deals with the yellow spots. Let's move on to storage, maintenance, and accessories. The SC3 scores when it comes to storage, as the handle can be locked into place at the back of the device, which not only works as a parking position during breaks, but also for storage. If this is too bulky for you, the SC3 also has compartments for storing accessories, which also works well. It is a bit of a shame that there is no proper cable storage on the device, but instead, you can wrap the cable around the accessories so that it doesn't lie around loose. In terms of maintenance, there is only one important point to consider with Karcher's SC3, namely, descaling the appliance. For this purpose, the steam cleaner comes with the aforementioned decalcification cartridge, which is inserted into the water tank. What Karcher does better here than other manufacturers, however, is that there is an indicator light for changing the cartridge, so you don't have to remember to change the cartridge once a year or after a certain number of uses. You are reminded automatically. Compared to other appliances, the accessories work well, seem to make sense, and can be used for a wide range of applications. In addition to a microfiber pad, which is washable, there is also our window attachment with microfiber cover, a jet nozzle, a small round brush, and the first decalcification cartridge. In our conclusion, the Karcher SC3 has been designed as an all-rounder and does this job very well. Apart from a few minor weak points, like its overall handling, it stands out due to its good cleaning performance and offers a few more conveniences than its little brother, the SC2. If you have children, animals, or simply a somewhat more demanding cleaning area, this appliance is a good choice. However, since this is a mid-range device, you have to pay a little more for this upgrade in the end. So, we've checked out this steam cleaner for you. If you like the product, take a look at the video description below, where we linked the SC3 for you. Otherwise, just stay tuned, because there are a few more interesting video suggestions in our Endcard for you.